Crate training. It's really important when you're starting to help your dog feel safe and comfortable with the crate that you don't force them into the crate and just shut the door, right? That can cause a lot of trauma for dogs. First, set up the crate in your living room, say, somewhere that you're hanging out and you're usually just relaxed and sitting, which is usually the living room for most people. Just have the crate set up. Have their dog bed in the crate. Make sure that they have a couple of toys in there so it's nice and cozy. And don't even ask them to go in at first. Just let them get really comfortable with the crate and just start getting a little bit curious about it, right? Once they don't seem afraid of the crate anymore, then you can actually start working on the crate training with them. First, you want to get a high-value treat and put it just inside the door of the crate. And you would ask them to go in. So let's say the dog's name is Leon, right? And you'll see this in the video. It's Crate Leon as I put the treat just inside of the crate. If your dog feels comfortable going straight in and they just put their head inside the crate and get the treat, good Crate Leon. You put the treat a little further back as they feel more and more comfortable getting further and further into the crate. If they don't seem comfortable going further back into the crate, just put the treat in as far as they do feel comfortable, right? And it may be later on in the day that they feel more comfortable going further into the crate, or it could be a couple days later or 2 weeks later. The important thing is not to rush them. Make sure that you stay really patient and consistent with them. It can take at least a couple of weeks, sometimes a lot longer, for a dog to feel safe and comfortable in the crate. So just be very patient and consistent, moving at a very slow pace for them so that they feel safe and comfortable. That's the goal. A good time to use a crate is maybe putting them down for a nap, putting them to bed at night so they've got a nice relaxed place to be. Less to see, they don't need to worry about what's going on, and they can settle down a lot quicker. This should be a safe place for them.
So when he was a puppy, he was really traumatized when we put him in the crate. So we just want to know how we can remove that anxiety from him. And he paws at it when we get him now, and we haven't kept him in it for more than an hour.
Okay. Well, this is great because I'm going to show you how to help him feel more safe and comfortable being in the crate. So if he's nervous to go in the crate, first you want to put it just inside the crate so he only has to put his head into the crate, right? So you're going to say, Crate Leon. He gets the TR as soon as he puts his head in. Then you put a TR a little further back in. Crate Leon. Now he's a little bit further in there. Now I'm going to put it even further back. Crate Leon. It's about halfway in. He's doing really good. Crate Leon. Good Crate Leon. Oh, and he's actually going in it now. That's awesome. Okay. So you ask him to, you say crate in his name and then good crate name when he goes in. I'm going to try putting it all the way back now because he felt comfortable going all the way in. He's doing this really quickly today, but sometimes it can take days or weeks to get them comfortable enough to go all the way into the crate. The best thing to do to start with is just to have the crate in the living room so he gets used to it being in the room, and that he can kind of investigate it on his own terms. And then when he's feeling a bit more curious, then you can start asking him to go into the crate, right?